What's going on? What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, man? We here in Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee. We're gonna drop this low uh, tonight at 11 p.m. We're here next to the place. It's already a bunch of trucks out here waiting. It's more in behind me. Yeah, after we drop this low, we're gonna go and pick up the other low on Milan, Tennessee. I'm in Memphis, Tennessee, dropping this low, and the low that we pick up in Milan, Tennessee, is going to Wasahachi, Texas. It's hard to spell, but anyways, I'm gonna show you guys all my lows. See my lows there from Covington, Georgia to Memphis, Tennessee, Milan, Tennessee to Texas, Texas to Florida, from Florida, 16 miles away from Pensacola, to Marietta, Ohio, from Hobart, Ohio, to Marion, Illinois. So basically, I'm booked until next week. Uh, I'm basically booked to next week to next Saturday. I'll drop that low in Illinois the following week on Saturday. So yeah, guys, I found a low out of Pensacola, uh, 60 miles away in Cantonment, Florida, 60 miles away from the while dropping the military low. And I'm picking that low going to Marietta, Ohio. Then from Marietta, Ohio, after I drop, I go to Hobart, Ohio, and go to Marion, Illinois. Let me see something. So those lows, they paying decent. Like I say, they around over $2 a mile. Some of them, I think one of them is like $1.94. Uh, and the one coming out of Florida is like $1.70 going to Ohio. I mean, uh, I could have had some more, but 16 miles away from my drop off in Florida, $1.70 is good money. I'm gonna show you guys what the lows are paying. It's right there, in order. That's to the truck, to the truck. Uh, and yeah, we book all the way to next Saturday. Hopefully everything goes smooth because, as you guys know, anything happen with one of those loads, uh, it could basically screw your whole week. Um, I got 5 loads right now assigned to me. Obviously, this one I'm dropping off today, so I'm gonna have 4. I'm picking up tonight in Milan, Tennessee, or then tomorrow morning, because I'll drop here at 11 p.m. So most likely I'm gonna be here until early in the morning, probably 1, 2 o'clock, who knows. As you guys know, this is one of the food places that deliver to all the restaurants in the city. Uh, they get a lot of reefers here, a lot of drive-in. Uh, my appointment is for 11 p.m., but I don't know. They might schedule everybody from the same time. But I was watching the reviews in Google, and it say they usually pretty fast. The good thing it is my next low, I got all day to pick it up tomorrow. So I really don't have to rush. I mean, I want to rush and drive, uh, you know, whatever I can, because I'm gonna squeeze my 34 hours this weekend before I drop my first stop in Texas, and then after Texas, picking up the low Monday, going up Pensacola. So yeah, guys, it's gonna be a busy week, man. Like I say, when I did my other video earlier, I didn't have those other lows. The one from coming out of Florida and the one going to Illinois. Uh, Actually, both of those lows I got called to do 'em, You know, one of the agents called me, and then the other one, my coordinator told me the one to Illinois. Uh, she's not actually my coordinator, but she's filling for my regular coordinator. But she's pretty good, man. She be finding good loads. And so she called me and said, "Hey, you like to do this load?" I said, "Yeah, sure, why not? Shit, I'm coming out of there, and going to Illinois, where I could basically drive and go home and do my 34 if I want to, which I probably will, do that, unless I find a really good load. But I think I might be going home, even if I find a low out of Marion the area. I'll probably get a low going up North Illinois, where I could drop on Monday, and I will stay in the weekend in my house. But yeah, guys, like I say, it's Friday. It's Friday, and we're here in Memphis, Tennessee. Just want to give you guys a quick update uh, on my lows. Uh, I already booked for the whole week. Uh, so you guys could see that's over. Uh, I want to say $8,000 between all those loads. Obviously, I drop in a load today, which is 1,012 that you got to take out of there, and I'm picking up a load tomorrow, so it's about 6,000 for next week. It's 1,365 and 30 cents on one, 1,647 and 35 cents, and the other one 1,445 and 40 cents and one of them, and then 1,575 19 cents. And the rate per mile on those loads, they not, they give you the line haul and the fuel surcharge together. But like the load I got for Texas, they pay you $75 for each stops, you know. Uh, and the one for going to Pensacola, the guy put $200 more in the truck pay going from Texas to Pensacola. Uh, he put it away from the line hole, which everybody all the drivers in Mercer know. Um, when you ask the agent for more money, that's what they do. They don't add it to all in miles pay. They put it as a truck pay. Uh, like I said, I think because that way Mercer don't get their share. They don't squeeze the customer that much. But they give us the driver some more money. I could be wrong about that. I could be wrong, but I know. I mean, they every time you ask for more money, they usually put it in the notes, truck pay, which it means directly going to the truck. Uh, but I don't know if Mercer they out of that. They got to put more money in Mercer, but I know I'm getting $200 more. So some of the rates, you know, you could see they're not very accurate. Let me show you guys, man, the rates. Uh, you know, 241, 234. I think that $1.94 is the one going to Florida, but I'm getting more money on top of that, so it bring the rate up. The one for coming out of Florida, I say $1.63, but I get in truck pay on that too, which should bring it to $1.70. And then the one going to Illinois, uh, I paid $2.62. So yeah, guys, that's how the agents at Mercer work. Uh, Pretty sure if anybody from Mercer is watching the video, any of the drivers, they know, they know what I'm talking about. But all the people that don't know, that are not a Mercer, that's why I letting you guys know. Like I say, my most of my loads they light. I got two. The last two they very heavy. Uh, the one out of Florida is very heavy. It's 44,000. The one out of Ohio is very heavy, 42. But the one I taking out of Milan to Florida is only 12,000. Uh, well, this low is 12,000. The one I'm taking out of Milan, Tennessee is 32,000. The one I'm taking out of Texas to the base is 8,638 pounds, and then the one coming out of Florida is 44,000, which is heavy as hell. I really don't like it, but like I said, I couldn't be too picky about getting loads out of Florida, 16 miles away from my drop. I mean, it's, you know, it's a good low. And then the one out of Ohio to Illinois is 42,000, but it's paying $2.62. So you know, it's worth it. And it put me in a good area too, where I could get loads out of there. Illinois is pretty good, to get loads out. So yeah, guys, just giving you guys a quick update. How much of my lows and what I'm doing. Uh, like I say, for next week, I'm gonna add it up real quick for you guys here. Let me open my other phone. Let me get the calculator. Where the hell it is? The calculator. Let me look for it. Okay, right here. So I'm not gonna count the low for today. For next week, it's four loads. Obviously, the load for today gonna be in this paycheck. 1,365.30 plus 1,445.4 plus 1,575.19. I did something wrong here, man. Let me do it again. 1365.3 plus 1,647.35 plus 1,445.40 plus 1,575.19 equals 6,033.24. That's my gross. I mean, that's what I'm getting for my truck next week. Like I said, what you see there, that's the money to the truck. It's gonna be a good week. Hopefully, all the loads I'll be able to make it on time. Nothing happened, and everything stay, you know, as it's supposed to, and we don't got no issues. But if that's what's happening, obviously, out of the 6,000, you gotta take the fuel out. Uh, you know, it's about, let me add the miles. 583 miles plus 850 plus 886 plus 602, and I'm gonna add around 300 more miles of deadhead, including all those lows. Some of those lows only they heading 60 miles, another one is like 30 something miles, another one is 100 miles. So I'm just gonna average 300. Uh, that's 3,221 miles. So it's a lot of miles, man. A lot of miles. And I will say I probably use out of how much it was. Let me see. Let me go back here. My totals 6,033, 33.34 cents. I will say I probably spend. I fill my tank with uh around $400. Let's say 450, 900. So I will put 1,200 uh minus the deductions. I will say 500 for the week equals 4,333. Let's make it 4,000 period. It's saying 4,333 after deductions and fuel, but I just gonna put 4,000. That's what I'm gonna make next week. So you know, more or less, it could be more than 4,000. It could be 3,900, 38. Uh, but I really believe I'm gonna be in the 4,000. Uh, probably 4,100, 42. But yeah, that's the math for next week. So just giving you guys a quick update on this, coming up week. Obviously, I got a one low that I didn't count. Um, that is for today. I'm dropping right here. I literally next door to the place. I got a full tank too. Already uh, fill up my tank with the low I'm dropping off today. Through the week, all the lows that I did. I'm not counting the lows that I drop in tonight and whatever I did. And I still put that I'm gonna spend around $1,200 in diesel, which I won't. I don't think I will. I know I got some heavy loads, and but yeah, even if I spend 1,200, which I don't think, cause I got a full tank. I know. Uh, when I drop here tomorrow, I go and pick up Milan. Uh, Going to Mesquite, Texas, it's like 8 hours from here. No, but let's say 9 hours. I won't even use a full tank. That's for sure. So I'm not gonna, and I'm gonna have more fuel left. But I still, gonna put 1,200 for the week. Uh, to be, reasonable. You know. But yeah, hopefully, it'll be a great week next week. Um, I think this week I make about the same, or probably yeah. Shit is, man, that we get paid after every low. That's the problem. Uh, it's kind of hard for me to you know do the math, but I'm gonna try to do it. Uh, this ad wanna work. Come on, man. Pass lows. I don't know, man. I'm in Memphis and my Wi-Fi is not working that great. It don't make no sense. Pass lows. So let's see the dates. I'm gonna put everything in order. Oh shit. So especially. That's why I'm saying I'm gonna have to open every low. Uh, in order to do that. Man, what the hell? Like I say, it's kind of hard with Mercer because we get paid after every low. I know you guys, a lot of guys ask me how much I make a week, this and that, and I'm honest with you guys. Like I say, I do pretty good. Some weeks, since I've been here, I think every week I make at least over $3,500. I think one of the weeks that I thought I was gonna have a bad week, I end up still making around over $3,000. Like I said, I also got a lot of lows that I mean a lot of weeks that I take off. I take a lot of off time. I saw one guy going there, man. I think I'm gonna end up this video and go in there. They maybe let me go inside. I'm not sure. Thought these people was waiting, but I really don't know. We will see. But anyways, guys, have a blessed week. Uh, Stay strong. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe, and God bless everybody, man. God bless everybody out there, and like I say, stay blessed, man. Stay out of trouble, and try to make that money. Have a great week.